Imagine a dark night in the 1930s. Two men in long coats wait outside a bank. They are FBI agents. Suddenly, famous gangster John Dillinger appears. Within seconds, the agents surround him. Dillinger tries to run, but the FBI is faster. This was one of the most famous arrests in American history. Stories like this made the FBI legendary, a powerful agency that has fought crime for over a century. The story of the FBI, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, begins in 1908. The United States was changing fast. Big cities were growing, new kinds of crime appeared, and police forces were often small and local. The U.S. government needed a strong national police force to fight serious crimes across state borders. President Theodore Roosevelt agreed. That year, the Department of Justice created a small group of special agents. They had no official name yet, but they had one purpose: to help fight crime at the national level. Later, this group became the FBI. In the early years, the FBI investigated cases like land fraud and illegal businesses. It was a small and quiet agency, but everything changed in the 1920s and 1930s. America was going through the Prohibition era when alcohol was illegal. Gangsters became powerful, robbing banks and creating terror across the country. The FBI grew in size and skill under its famous director, J. Edgar Hoover. Hoover led the FBI for almost 50 years. Under him, the FBI trained agents, built crime labs, and learned new science to catch criminals. The FBI started using fingerprint databases and studying evidence under microscopes. It became more than a police force. It became an early version of a national crime-solving machine. During this time, FBI agents chased famous gangsters like Machine Gun Kelly, Babyface Nelson, and John Dillinger. The public saw FBI agents as brave heroes who kept America safe. In the 1940s, during World War II, the FBI took on new work: counterintelligence. It hunted spies working for Nazi Germany and Imperial Japan. FBI agents followed enemy agents in secret. They read coded messages and worked closely with the military. This gave the FBI more experience in secret, careful investigations. After World War II, the world entered the Cold War. The FBI searched for communist spies and protected America from secret enemies. It also kept files on famous people, sometimes too closely. Some of this was controversial because the FBI sometimes investigated civil rights leaders and political activists. By the 1960s, America was going through great change. Civil rights leaders like Martin Luther King Jr. fought for justice. The FBI investigated hate crimes and helped protect civil rights workers. But at the same time, Hoover's FBI also spied on King and others. Today, people remember this part of the FBI's history as both helpful and troubling. J. Edgar Hoover died in 1972, and the FBI began to change. In the 1980s and 1990s, it focused on fighting organized crime, drug networks, and violent gangs. It also started using computers and new technology. DNA tests and computer networks became common. The FBI also joined forces with other agencies around the world. After the terrible terrorist attacks on the 11th of September, 2001, the FBI changed again. Terrorism and cybercrime became top priorities. FBI agents began working closely with the CIA and other intelligence groups. Today, the FBI has thousands of special agents. It investigates cyber attacks, public corruption, hate crimes, terrorism, and many other kinds of crime. The FBI's impact on America is huge. It shaped the way police do their jobs, from collecting evidence carefully to using new technology. Its most famous motto is fidelity, bravery, integrity, which means that its agents promise to be loyal, brave, and honest. The FBI also created a national fingerprint system and built crime laboratories that many other countries learned from. Its style, serious, disciplined, careful, became a model for police work around the world. And the FBI is part of America's culture too. Countless movies, books, and television shows feature FBI agents. They wear dark suits and sunglasses, they fight dangerous enemies and solve mysteries. Even though the real work is often long and careful, people admire the FBI as a symbol of justice. More than 100 years after it was created, the FBI is still working every day. The world is always changing. New kinds of crimes appear, new threats come. But the mission of the FBI is the same as it was in 1908, to protect the people, to fight serious crime, and to stand up for what is right. And that reminds us of something important. Behind every big idea, safety, justice, freedom, are real people who work hard, make sacrifices, and never give up. Here are some useful words from this story. Agency, a special government organization that does a particular job. Agent, a person who works for a special organization like the FBI. Investigation, a careful search for facts to discover the truth. Evidence, things like fingerprints or documents that help show what really happened. Counterintelligence actions to protect a country against spies. Civil rights, basic rights that all people in a society deserve. Terrorism, the use of violence for political goals. Cybercrime, crimes that happen on computers or the internet. Motto, a short phrase that explains the beliefs of a group. Learning a language takes time, but every small effort you make today will help you grow tomorrow. Every new word you learn is one step closer to the world. Keep listening, keep learning, because every story you understand is a victory. Stories connect people, and as your English improves, you'll be able to connect with even more people, cultures, and ideas. So practice a little every day, and one day you'll look back and see just how far you've come. And if you enjoyed this story and want more lessons like this, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments what topics you'd love to hear next. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.